Cheap tools to start up phone repair business. So that is a digital meter. We use it to test electronic components. That is a soldering iron, the cheapest. Okay, the cheapest. So if you don't have money, you can buy that. So in the top left corner, it is the Frax. So those are two workstation, cheap, low budget. The Kada is better than the other one on the right. So if you have money, buy the one on the right. So these are two models also, the Godak, the smaller one, the bigger one. The black one is better than, since it has an inside version. Okay, so those are two separators. If you don't have money, buy the small one. If you have money, buy a bigger one, because it supports various models, all models plus tablets and iPads. So that is a soldering wire. Okay, there is soldering paste too, but that is soldering wire. You can start with that. It is cheaper and it lasts longer. Okay, so you can use that. We use it to tin components that we are soldering. So that is a looping wire. So that one is used to jump from one point to another, especially during a broken track scenario. So if you find that this point is not going to the other one, you use that to jump. So those are different kinds of fluxes and soldering paste. So the one in a yellow on your left down, it is a soldering paste, cheaper one. So there is that blower, okay, hot air blower. If you're a student, you can use that to practice. It can work for you, but if it comes to business side, I don't recommend you. That is a Kada, the cheapest power supply. You should use that with a boot cable always, because boot cable will help us to power phone without a battery. So that is a 3-in-1 workstation. It is also cheap. You can buy that and learn from me from that if you are just going to enter into phone repair business. It works fine. So that is a heat tape. We use that to cover around areas that we don't want to heat or heat to go to, especially when we are moving ICs. So we cover the surrounding area to avoid damaging other components. So you need that is a silicone pad, so it is resistant to heat. So we put that on a working bench to avoid destroying our table and burning it. So that is a microscope, cheaper one, digital one. So it works, but not the best. The one I'm using in the background, as you can see, it is the best because it gives you more zoom and compatibility when you are working with it. So if you don't have money, you can go for the magnifying lens. You cannot do repair without those things. If you cannot afford a microscope, buy magnifying lenses. Some components like resistors, capacitors, they are very tiny. When it comes to iPhone, it has tiny components, okay, 3 times like those of Android smartphones. So you can buy magnifying glass. They come in different varieties. They are bigger magnifying glass than those ones that I have shown you. Just I'm giving an example. So that is a desoldering wick. We use it to desolder components, okay. For example, where we have put excessive tin, we use it to desolder it to remove that excessive solder. So that is a soldering wick. You should use it whether you are a pro or a beginner. So those are suction cup. We use them to separate screens and back covers on iPhone and some Android smartphones. So you should buy them. If you are thinking of replacing batteries, screens, you should have them. Those are cutting wires. We use them to separate a digitizer from a touch or a glass. So we cut through the UV, okay, to reapply a new glass or touch screen. So those are tweezers. We use them to hold the components, small components that you cannot see with it, that you cannot touch properly. Okay, we use them to hold them.